Love, light, and healing energy to all the feminine organic people here on this planet. I see you. I truly, truly love you. Now, my people, listen, this right here is what I call mental slavery. Now, and guess what? We are responsible for this. I'm not blaming no other race for this continuation of mental slavery. Now, look at this young queen right here, right? Now, she getting ready to graduate high school. First and foremost, when you look at her shape and you look at her from genetically, from a health point of view, scientific point of view, look at her cheek. She's young. She's full of inflammation. And I'm not picking on this queen sister, but my point in me speaking about this is that they have this queen sister on TV. They have a woman that's supposed to be a queen sister or a man. She's actually a man, to be truthful and honest with you. And then I want you to look at the psychological warfare, how this is playing out in our race. When the planet is showing you that these people don't belong here. The number one question is that you should ask any one of them, how could you come out of the dark ages, which lasted for 500 years? You were eating each other. How could you create an economic system, a political system, a justice system, and an education system? First and foremost, who wrote the curriculum for us in school? Any university, any high school, any private school, who wrote that curriculum for us? That's the problem right there, my people. We didn't write. Black people didn't participate in none of that shit. And it's all to trap your mind. They're not teaching you shit in school. They're dumbing you down. And then look at how they put it on TV. And guess what? Us parents that's running to motherfucking Popeyes to get them fucking chicken sandwiches is the moment that I speak or someone, a brother or a sister, speak like this that goes totally against a system that has you under mental slavery. Mental slavery. Mental slavery is a far greater battle than physical slavery. Physical slavery, you saw your fucking enemy. You wasn't gonna go to school when these motherfuckers, you on a slave ship. You think a motherfucker gonna, after you've been on a slave ship for 9 days, you think after they took you off the slave ship, you gonna go walk right voluntarily into their fucking school? You wouldn't have done that shit. You knew who your fucking enemy is. Now, mental slavery, you don't know who your enemy is. Everybody is your fucking enemy. And you look at black people look at black people more as a threat than the motherfucker that's actually the system that you're following. Look at this mental slavery. You have a young black sister, you have a black male in the background, look at his smile on his fucking face, and then you have a hybrid teaching you finances and how you should manage your fucking money. When money was created, the whole system was created. You know what she should have been saying? How the fuck did you even create money? Where did this shit come from? How are you teaching me?
Finish school in December because the money is a burden.
Right, exactly. That idea is failure, right, Sharnice? That's my biggest concern in life, too.
Psychological warfare.
So you have to take that biggest financial fear and you have to turn it around. So let's talk about the things you're doing right in your life, Sharnice. Tell me a couple of the things in your life financially that you're already doing right.
I take pride in being able to save every month. I know where my money is going, and I pay my bills on time.
Okay, so these are huge things.
Look, all of that is slave talk. Every last bit of that is slave talk. The moment that she could say, well, wait a minute. Fruits and vegetables come from the earth. Electricity, water, heat, all of this shit come from the earth. Why do I have to earn to live on my fucking planet? You don't belong here. And look at how this is being played out on fucking TV. And a lot of us will sit there and have our young children, have our own relatives sit there and say, oh, this person is doing the right thing. This is how you should be living. Well, that's not your fucking mind. You didn't wake up in the morning and tell your kid to earn a living. You didn't wake up in the morning and tell your kid that they need to go from pre-K to 12th grade and have some sort of fucking certificate and then go off to college and be a legal fucking killer. Because look at the jobs that's in college, the ones that are guaranteed. You're a legal killer when you are guaranteed a fucking job when you go to school, when you go to college. Teacher, doctor, scientist, nurse, I don't give a fuck. Any of them right there are all legal fucking killers. Even your police officers, they don't even gotta go to college no more. They just graduate high school. This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. And then somebody gonna leave a message on my one of my videos, Kalai, one of your videos, hour and a half, 2 hours long. You know what I mean? You're driving home. You know what I mean? The fact that there's some of the same points. Are you fucking serious? All day on TV is pointing that these people right here, that the hybrid, look how fucking calves. You can tell she's genetically, that's not even her, for one. But she, all day on TV, it paint these people to be superior and fucking intelligent. All day. And on TV, all day, it paint us to be thugs, thoughts, bitches, and gangsters. That's all it do on fucking TV. And the only time that it doesn't paint us like that is when we are furthering the enslavement of our own fucking people. I want to be a politician. I want to be a motherfucking teacher. I want to be any of their part of their system. That's the only time that I'm on TV if I accept their system. That's it. Which is furthering the enslavement of our own fucking race. Generation after generation after generation after generation. Talk about the schools not getting better. Because it's not working. It's not meant to fuck for us. We can access more than 5% of our fucking brain. Stop eating the food. The only reason why this queen sister don't know who she is because she is completely toxic. Toxic. And you know what? The people that raised her were fucking even more toxic. You see, this is why I say we are responsible for one another. This was a test for us to stick together. And you know what we do now? We fucking just walk our fucking babies. Walk us. Generation after generation, we walk us. Generation after generation to the slaughter motherfucking house. Period. Period. How the fuck is this woman ever can teach you anything? Look at this retarded shit.
And this failure that you're feeling right now, you're actually doing so many things right to turn that failure around. You're saving, Sharnice. You are knowing where the money goes. And
saving what? Look at her face.
Those bills on time. These are 3 things you're doing right now to make sure.
Hold on. I want to try to pause it on her face. I want to try to pause it on this queen face.
Never happens.
So what else can she do?
Okay.
Hold on, let me get back here.
This is the big part.
And now look, the black woman, look her mom. This is how your mom do it, your God do it. What else can she do? Because you know what? Your God has already been taken away. She's been taken away. So this is how they fucking attack you. Generation after generation. And your mom sitting in class next to you or sitting in a doctor's office get this shot. But you better listen to the teacher, listen to the motherfucking, constantly, over and over and over. See, queens have to turn against their motherfucking gods, man, and really look, it's not hate. It's not hate, it's love. Mother, you led me wrong. That's all it is. I'm leading the next generation in a different fucking path. That's what queens need to say. Mother, grandmother, I love you. It's okay. But I'm leading the next generation differently. We will not follow these motherfucking people. It's so much evidence on this planet right now to show you that they fuck 40 acres and a mule, 40 acres and a mule, or these people lived in Europe. These people don't belong here on this planet. Europe was fucking made up. All of that shit is made up. It's just Asia. Russia and Europe is made up. It's just Asia. That's all it is. Hold on, I want to try to get into this young girl face.
Housing costs, rent, so high. What?
Now, look, she just nodded her head. Nodded her head. You see what I'm saying to you? Instead of y'all motherfuckers fighting me, this is a battle right here in your neighborhood that you should be fighting every day. School started. Why the fuck y'all not out and y'all fucking on your nearest school? She is... Her mind is being taken away from her because we are sitting back bickering with one another. If the earth round or fucking flat, or if this person said this, or this person said that, or this person is this, or this person is that. Look at this, or look at that. What the fuck, cuz? We bickering about the wrong shit. Why are we not outside speaking about the ozone layer, the fucking sun and the moon and the sky at the same time, UVC radiation on the ground, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, your sun's in the sky. The planet is showing you that these people don't fucking belong on this planet. What the fuck, cuz? See, I'm getting back in my bag. I love y'all, my people. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. You know, I hope y'all really look at this, Queen Sister, those that really have that fire and talk about how much you love your race. I hope this right here fuel you so that way the school is started back. Because guess what? I'm up early in the fucking morning and you know I'm going to be the fuck out there in my community. And this is what you should do, because guess what? When the power go out, you are going to be stuck in your community. So what you going to do? Just let your people around you just fucking die? Huh? With great power come great fucking responsibility. So if you are aware that this system was fucking put together by some low vibrational entity that created these artificial race that was a test to us. And guess what? We may have failed this test, but we have an opportunity as the organic people, and a fucking responsibility to one another. If you truly love your race, you will focus on the fucking youth. Because guess what? The TV, the radio, your teachers, everything is designed to focus on the infant from 0 to 7 fucking months. 0 to 7 years old. Everything is designed because that's the most important time of the baby's life. 0 to 7. So take back your fucking people. That's how we do it. I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day.